What's good, YouTube? It's a beautiful Friday, and we are going to review the trades we took this week. Let's get into it. First, I gotta tie this up. Okay, let's hop into the chat. So we're going to start with this current trade I'm about to go into. I'm waiting for price to get me triggered into this position, into this fair value gap. So what I'm expecting price to do is to trigger me into one of these fair value gaps and sell down. All my days. Control Z. Okay, so as you can see, price is currently running up there, and if I don't get triggered, then that's forex for you. But if I get triggered, then I have the trade already placed. So once I get triggered, once price goes into these positions, goes into this place, I expect price to sell down, and if it doesn't, I lose the trade. Okay, so now I usually don't mark up my charts like a lot. I'm just going to quickly mark up what I see here. So my strategy is like pretty simple, pretty basic. I see this sweep of liquidity. Okay, you see price has been consolidating over here, meaning that price has been trying to push up and it's not able to, and you see it begins to fall, like right here. Price begins to fall, showing weakness in the market. Okay, so once I see this sweep of these highs, I wake up around here. Okay, so this time is 8 o'clock London time, meaning I wake up like 3 hours early. 3 hours, it's minus 3. Bro, okay, yeah, I wake up around 5 a.m. Yeah, so I woke up, I saw price correctly here. And initially I didn't know what to expect. Okay, price could have easily gone up to sweep this entire highs and just begin to sell down from there. But so I just wait. I wait for a proper confirmation. Price goes down, shows me that it's becoming weak, and I wait for my confirmations to enter into a sell. Okay, because a sweep of liquidity, you can't just like take just that one confirmation. That's why a majority of traders are not profitable, like including me. Sometimes I do not see the amount of confirmations I'm waiting for, and I just jump into the trade. Okay, now that is wrong. You need to wait for about 3 or 4 confirmations that okay, price is definitely going down, and if it goes up, you analyze and see what happened and see what you did wrong. Sometimes it's the news that just messes up the market. Sometimes it just decides to go up and there's nothing you can do about it. So I see this weakness in the market, and currently it's Friday. I'm outside my trading range, so I risked very little. Okay, I risked very, very little. I risked like 0.25 or something. So like if I lose it, it won't like affect me so much. But if I win it, baby profits. So I see this. I go into the 3-minute time frame. I see this 3-minute fair value gap. Okay, I mark it out. I go into 5 minutes. I see this and I mark it out. Okay. So currently, okay, I should be tagged in by now. See, so price has tagged me in. Personally, to me, it could still go up to go into this 3-minute fair value gap, but the higher time carries higher power. Okay, so like 5 minutes fair value gaps are usually more respected from my back testing experiences. 5 minutes fair value gaps are usually more respected than the 3-minute fair value gaps. Okay, so price taps me in, and we're just going to watch that. I guess we're going to trade live today, so we're going to watch how that trade plays out. It might be a loss, but me personally, I don't think it's going to be. But if I lose, then I lose. Okay, so we're going to go back into time. This trade, I didn't place it, I just marked it out. That's what discipline does. Okay, you don't need to place every trade that you see. So I just tried to see what happened here. Now, this trade is not like really important, so I'm not going to look into that. It's not important. I don't even know what I see. I didn't mark the boxes. So they are not like, it's not like really important. Now, this one, okay, we're going to look into this trade. This trade was placed out of greed and wanting more. So you see this smooth move here. I placed it, I got my profits. Now go out, get out of the market. I do not hear. I do not listen to my instinct. Okay, so we'll look at this trade first. This three trades now was these two trades now was Thursday. Yeah, those were Thursday. The new one that you just saw is Friday. So looking at this, okay, what do I see? We replay this back. Now, right before my session opens, I see a weakness in price, okay? Now, some people would have entered off of this fair value gap, but sometimes like you need to like wait for something tangible, okay? You see price goes in, taps you in, and begins to sell, you're in profit, okay? But I don't, I have to think before I like talk. So me personally, I didn't like see this as a proper fair value gap, and I have no idea why. But it's a fair value gap, alright. You see this block goes down, this one goes here, leaving this empty space for others to be filled, okay, for others to be tapped in and sell. So price could have gone in here, tapped in and sold off. I honestly don't know why I didn't like I saw it, okay, like it was right after school, so I saw it, but I didn't go in at that point. Going back, you see this price sweeps this liquidity and keeps going up, and yeah, I think I see this move and just conclude it to be just a weakness move, okay? So price goes up once again. You can see in this, price goes up once again. So if I had a trade like placed here, I would have gotten stopped out. Say I placed a trade at this gap here, I would have gotten stopped out. Okay, say I had put my stop loss here, I would have gotten stopped out, and technically my take profit would have been this lows here, because this lows now would have been liquidity to be swept. But I guess I just got lucky there. But yeah, moving on, we see price goes up again once more, sweeps that, and boom, I see this. I come into here. I actually see the 15-minute fair value gap first before I see the 3-minute order block. Now, this trade helped me to actually see what an order block looked like in the market. So this 15-minute fair value gap, I'll show you. One, two, boom, boom, boom. No, I clicked the wrong candle. But looking at this, boom, 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 boom. Okay, why is this messing up? Okay, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, you see this gap created. Okay, now I was sure that price was going to go down, because as I said, higher time frames hold higher power. So a 15-minute fair value gap says a lot about the market's direction, more than the 5-minute fair value gap or even the 1-minute fair value gap. So once I see this, I mark it out, okay? I go down to the 3 minutes to find more gaps. Then I see this order block here. Now you see this bullish candle right after a sweep of liquidity. Right after price just goes up once to take out traders who placed their trades here. You see this bullish candle, this blue candle, and after this blue candle, you see this impulsive move down. Now that is like my first experience of an actual order block, because as you can see, price goes up, doesn't actually tap into the fair value gap, it goes up higher, and boom, taps smoothly into the order block, like right here. You can see it taps smoothly into the order block. Now I know like what to look for when I see an order block. I've always been hearing about order blocks. I haven't like really been profitable trading them, so I have avoided them for a while. But Once I saw this, I went back to my notes, my online notes. I see, okay, yeah, so this is the other blog that TJR ICT usually talks about. So I see this, okay, this is an actual order block. Price goes in, taps it smoothly, and then begins to trade down. So we see this boom, 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 and my target was this lows here and this low here. No, that wasn't my target. My target was this low here because price was showing me like signals of going the opposite direction. So once price sweeps this low, I close half of my position, or more than half of my position. I close more than half of my position, and price begins to go down a bit slower to this place. So that was a target too. So once price sweeps that, I close out all my positions, and then you see price begins to reverse, boom, 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 boom. Price could have just gone up and swept and closed me out if I had stayed without one collecting partial profits and two closing the position entirely. Now I had taken that trade, and instead of just going out of the market completely, taking a break for the night, I say no. This reversal, I'm going to trade it. I'm stubborn. I'm going to trade it. So I begin to force a trade, force confluences. I see this 3 minute fair value gap. Now I usually look for a sweep of liquidity before knowing if a fair value gap will be respected. But I say no. There's not really there's no obvious sweep of liquidity in this before this fair value gap is created. Okay, so yeah, you see price break structure here, but it's not enough to confirm. Like the fact that it even breaks structure means that it's going up. Is like signal for going that it's going up. Okay, because price reversed and break structure creates this imbalance. But I didn't see that. All I was seeing was a second sell, and I was going to take that, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to take this. Then boom, once I go into the trade, I begin to realize that price might not actually come down here again because this was my profit. Price might not come down here again. I'm screwed. I should have gone like probably the reversal or gone out of the market completely. But I decided that no, price might actually go there. So I stay in the trade. I'm like I'm so stubborn. I stay in the trade. Price goes in, taps me in, boom. In about 3-6 minutes, I get stopped out. Boom, boom. Like just twice, I get stopped out. So price begins to go up. See what I mean? Like this break of structure up to the upside, it's like a signal for price changing direction. That's why it's called a change of direction. It's called a change of character. Price goes up, price taps into this fair value gap, but naturally I shouldn't even take the trade because there's no previous sweep of liquidity, meaning that price could still come down, sweep these highs, and then actually go up. So I just get stopped out in the blink of an eye, and I lose all the profits I made here, and even extra. I lose extra. I lose like $9 more. So boom, I decide, okay, I'm going to place a buy. Since the sell didn't work, I wait for a while. I see this liquidity packing here. I say, okay, price is going to sweep this and buy off. Yeah, so see this fair value gap. So price sweeps it and creates this fair value gap, and I'm like, I'm going to place it. I don't even know what this. Okay, I said I didn't place this trade. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, look, thinking back, I placed it, but like I closed it early before it hits my stop loss because I was like, I realized that I just took this trade out of hurt of losing this trade. So I took this trade out of loss. So I just closed it at like $3 loss, $4 loss. So price actually stops it out, and I just go to bed. So that was on Friday. Now looking back a bit further, this was on Thursday. Sorry, that was on Thursday night. This was Thursday morning. right before basketball practice, I see this sweep of liquidity. Okay, I see this mini fair value gap created. Now I shouldn't have actually placed this trade, but I did. Okay, I see this fair value gap placed here. I did because it was just clear. It was clear as day. Okay, price was going to come down to tap back into this zone, and yeah, I placed it. And price actually goes, taps me in, and ignore these parts, and gets me out of the trade, and I play basketball happily. I forgot how much I earned there. I'll place it on the screen. So yeah, that was that. That was that. So now I'm beginning to become profitable slowly and steadily. But I'm still on my 0.25% risk management plan because I am not above 6k yet. I'm still like 5,800, but it is what it is. So I see this to this is sweep of buy side liquidity. This was on Wednesday night. I see sweep of liquidity. This fair value gap created. Price goes in, taps me in. Like naturally, my entry point would be here, but I like blink or some or like I go out to do something. Price had already moved. I just placed it, and boom, boom. Price goes hits my stop loss around here. But I place my take profit around here. But I place my take profit here just in case it doesn't actually go down low. So yeah, that was a win. So I placed that trade late because I missed the actual entry. And I think that is it. I think that is it. There was a cluster of trades that I lose and I lost a lot. Yeah, this one's. I don't even want to talk about this one. So I see this isn't actually a change of character. This was okay. This I should have seen this. This was a liquidity sweep, not a change of character. So you see all these equal highs line here. Price goes up and sweeps them. Now the problem is that once it sweeps them, it doesn't sweep them like I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't sweep them with basic candles like this one or this one. It creates a whole fair value gap for me, and unfortunately I got tricked into entering a buy there when it was just actually sweeping liquidity. So this was actually a liquidity sweep of these highs here. So taking out traders here because yes.
Yeah.
What you're holding is your own.
You said I should be quiet now. Leave me alone.
What you're
You're making
holding
me
is your
talk.
own.
I think so.
So yeah, my battery is low, so I get tricked into entering this and I get stopped out like twice. And the second trade was just me not accepting the first loss. Gotta return that into the owner. Return it to the owner. It's not give me, let me hold it for her.
Stop
Give it
it.
to me, let me hold it.
Ah! Go.
So yeah, you go.
No, go.
So that was just me not accepting my loss, and I placed the second trade. But that is it for today. Now let's see where this trade is at. I'm kind of scared though. Yeah. So price has like gone completely up. So I'm in a deep drawdown now. I'm in a deep drawdown. But it is what it is. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. Price has disrespected the two fair value gaps. So I have no idea where he's deciding to go into. Now I'll just go off on a limb and call this an order block because you can see it's a bullish candle before this impulsive move down, and yeah, price could tap that in. So if it does tap that in, will still not get stopped out. Okay, but I wouldn't move my stop because that would just be me being stubborn. Okay, so it has tapped into the order block. Now let's see where it goes. Hold on, I need to plug my phone real quick. My phone dies really fast. Okay. Okay. So I guess stopped out. So that's it for today. That's it for this week. I wouldn't place any trade anymore till till Tuesday. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, subscribe, and yada yada yada. See you all next week. And a day in the life part 2 is coming. Hopefully by tomorrow. So see you all next week. Take care. Peace.